Hi, I'm Erin Horak, and I go to Conway's High School. Throughout my years in high school, I've been studying the spotted lanternfly, and through my studies, I have found that it's very important to educate my community about how dangerous the spotted lanternfly actually is. For those of you that don't know, the spotted lanternfly is an invasive insect that is native to China, Japan, India, and Vietnam. It's classified as a plant hopper, meaning that it feeds on many trees and can lay its eggs on many different surfaces. In fact, the spotted lanternfly is known to feed on 70 different species of plants, and over 25 of those species reside here in the PA. So the dangerous part about the spotted lanternfly is that it feeds on the phloem sap of the tree. The phloem sap of the tree carries the sugary concentration throughout the tree. After feeding, the spotted lanternfly leaves a little hole in the tree. This hole attracts different organisms, and as these organisms feed on the phloem sap, it really causes fungal infections. These fungal infections can lead to the plant's death, which can really impact farmers and different environmental habitats. The spotted lanternfly arrived in the United States in 2014 in Ole Valley. Most recently, it is known to have infected 10 other states, including Pennsylvania. The spotted lanternfly has many different stages. The first stage is known as the egg stage. In this stage, the eggs look like little bits of mud, and they can be found on many different surfaces, not only just trees. As they get older, the eggs get distinct rows in them, so you can see where the eggs actually are. Next stage, which is known as the first instar. The first instar stage, they are tiny and they are black with white dots on them. As they grow, they get into the second instar stage. In the second instar stage, they look almost exactly the same as the first instar stage, except for that they are a little bit bigger. Once they reach the third instar stage, they turn red with white dots. This stage, they are about the size of the second instar stage, maybe a little bit larger. The fourth instar is red with white dots and is a little bit larger than the third instar. The next stage is the adult stage. In the adult stage, they are brown with black dots as their wings. On the underside of their wings, they are red. The final stage is the egg-laying stage. In this stage, the spotted lanternfly lay their eggs. They lay their eggs until the weather returns too cold and they die off. This is a cycle that keeps repeating itself. To report a sighting of the spotted lanternfly, visit the link shown or call 1-888-4-BAD-FLY. Make sure that the information that you provide is accurate, as this information really helps the Pennsylvania Department of Agriculture determine which areas are the most infected with the spotted lanternfly. To help get rid of the spotted lanternfly, you can scrape the eggs. Some people scrape the eggs into a plastic baggie that is filled with hand sanitizer or rubbing alcohol to ensure that the eggs are killed. You can also ban trees with double-sided tape or purchase spotted lanternfly bands. These bands help capture the lanternfly as they have hatched, as it collects them as they crawl up the tree. Make sure that you replace these bands when need be. As they become more ineffective, the more spotted lanternflies are on them. You can also plant milkweed, which is poisonous to spotted lanternfly. Another thing that you can do is get rid of the tree of heaven, as this is the spotted lanternfly's host plant. The tree of heaven is also an invasive plant that is native to Asia. Being native to Asia and being invasive means that when you take it out, it won't affect the environment. Other than stepping on and killing the spotted lanternfly when you see them, make sure that you share your knowledge of the spotted lanternfly, as this really helps battle the spotted lanternfly infestation.